First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Lions nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
By the Saints.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Lions, nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, did we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Ball carrier. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's going to be driven down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And now a fair catch called for him and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And then some people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
At the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford forced out to his left. inside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Lions, nothing.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pass to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And it'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Stafford looks to throw again. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Cameron Wake in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter in Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
Number 17.
Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints 21, Lions nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
And Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score Saints 28. Lions nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man, he's got it, the tight end Hockenson. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return here gets us with all the way down to the 26-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts
16 yards.
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints.
To Traquan Smith.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees as his guys continue to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up third and 5.
Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. They almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
No good.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Tackled at the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, this is Kamara. down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that carry.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Third down and 7 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Breeze. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers at midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to a Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects. And yes, he can still play. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run. It's Kamara. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints just continue to roll.
Will Lutz lining up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. Well, there's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Stafford on first down. And get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stanford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back with one complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints.
From the 29, Stanford. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
By Shelton.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
11 on the play.
Breeze now on 1st down. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
42. Lions, nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the Saints are pouring it on. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Saints 49. Lions nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run good for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. They'll get this one to Galladay. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Complete.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now he's flushed out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Stafford delivers this to Hockenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Lions on 3rd down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Here's Stafford. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Lions on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain. Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage. This is incomplete. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Trying to run down some clock with Camaro. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the 16, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze is looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Camaro. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Jared Davis on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Breeze. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown.
As the calendar keeps turning, I always hope that someone tells me that I get better with age. But Jared Cook is absolutely doing that. 33 years old back in April. Had a career-high 9 touchdown catches last year in just 14 games. And that was second only to Mark Andrews of the Ravens. Jared Cook, a Pro Bowler after the 2019 season.
Lions, nothing.
Cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is all the way past the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Today's final score.
So this one a victory here.